These advocates are angry, and they were at the county administration building to confront Jim Desmond.
Shame! Shame! Shame on Jim Desmond! And shame on the Board of Supervisors.
Desmond is one of 2 Republicans on the San Diego County Board of Supervisors. He's an outspoken critic of state and federal immigration policy. Most recently, he took a tour of the open-air camps in Jacumba that is temporarily housing hundreds of asylum seekers and other migrants. Then, on Wednesday, Desmond posted a tweet stating, incorrectly, that San Diego County taxpayer funds are paying for tents, food, and water at those migrant camps. These advocates know that it's not true, and they have the receipts to prove it.
Milk, ice, gas. Think about everything in your kitchen, like ice, that we have to do in the wilderness. So we have ice and coolers and things like a tablecloth.
Mia Garcia is a member of the Free Stuff Collective, a mutual aid group.
So here we have powder for infants, because they're babies. So we have like Lactaid and milk formula. I've witnessed a woman unable to produce breast milk because she was so malnourished.
Free Stuff Collective is just one of several mutual aid organizations and nonprofits helping migrants in the open-air camps in Jacumba and San Isidro. They've documented horrible conditions. Mothers sleeping outdoors in freezing temperatures. Fathers separated from their children. Diabetics with no medicine. None of these groups have received any public funding for this humanitarian work. Not from the federal government and not from San Diego County. This isn't Desmond's first time in the spotlight on immigration issues. He's become a semi-regular on Fox News. And it's not the first time he's been called out for his rhetoric. In October, he said the border should be closed to prevent Hamas fighters from entering the US, something Middle Eastern experts called, quote, completely unhinged. However, to his credit, Desmond is the only county supervisor who has taken the time to visit the open-air migrant encampments.
Hello folks, here we are in Jacumba again.
In one video, he blasted the federal government's handling of the situation.
This is a broken immigration system. This is a terrible way to treat our fellow humans. By having them come and sleeping in camps like this is pathetic.
But regardless of his intentions, advocates say Desmond's inaccurate post puts them in danger. Amanda L. is one of the main organizers of the Free Stuff Collective. She doesn't use her last name publicly because she's afraid of getting attacks from anti-immigration extremists.
We've had aggressive encounters already with people that don't agree with what we're doing or how the migrants are choosing to come across the border.
Desmond didn't respond to a request for comment from KPBS, and he wasn't in his office when the advocates followed up on Thursday. But his communications director, Miles Himel, was. He owned up for the mistake in Desmond's tweet.
You know what? Let me just say, that's my fault. I wrote the caption.
Advocates told him that because immigration is such a divisive topic, spreading this kind of misinformation puts people in danger.
We've had people getting hate messages.
Okay.
Because they're like, we don't want, there are people that feel differently about this.
Himmel promised to issue a correction, which he did later that day, and offered words of encouragement to humanitarian workers.
And one thing that Jim has said throughout it is he appreciates what you guys are doing because no one else is doing it. So
He gets some funding then?
Well, he's not the only one in charge of the funding, obviously.
The original tweet, which got nearly 200,000 views, is still up. As of Friday morning, the correction had just over 30,000 views. Gustavo Solis, KPBS News.